So, team, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's just past 1 p.m. Central European time. The box is still filling up. And guys, we are going to have an amazing Crowd1 webinar today. So, team, good morning, good Okay, I hear myself. 1 second. This is because we're also streaming live on YouTube. Guys, always somewhere during the webinar, we reach 1,000 viewers. So right now we are already opening the YouTube, and I just shared the YouTube link in the chat. So guys, just check the chat, copy the YouTube link. So if we are over 1,000 people, or if there are people who are not able to log into Zoom, maybe because of technical reasons, just pass them on the YouTube link so they can follow this webinar live on YouTube as well. Well, again, a warm welcome from my side. My name is Eddie. I'm your host today. And together with Mr. Lesedi from South Africa, I will lead you through this presentation. Well, guys, I'm in the industry for about 27 years. I'm in Crowd1 now for over 14 months. And I'm a director 3-star. Guys, impossible is nothing. And you will see this during the coming webinar. And whether you are already a member of Crowd1 and on this webinar, or maybe you are completely new on this webinar and completely new to Crowd1, guys, everybody can reach an amazing, good lifestyle. You will hear all about it during this presentation. And at the end of the webinar, maybe we will have a big surprise. So it's so important. Stay till the end, because surprises, everybody loves surprises. So don't leave the webinar and stay till the latest part of the webinar, till we close the box. And for those who are in the box, guys, the surprise will be amazing. So we don't tell it yet. Mr. Lesedi won't tell it yet, but it's all depending on Mr. Lesedi as well, because I'm still waiting on his answer on my, okay. Well, the surprise, it will come anyway, and we're going to do a big surprise at the end of the webinar. Guys, we are just about to start. And Mr. Lesedi, I don't know if you are already on.
Yeah, I'm here, Mr. Eddie. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mr. Lesedi?
I'm great. Can't complain. I was listening to you say you're having wonderful weather in the Netherlands today, and it's probably the total opposite here in South Africa.
It's winter over there, eh?
Middle of winter. It's the middle of July, in the middle of winter. So what you are experiencing, think about the opposite here. Maybe with not as much snow as you usually have. It's sunny where I am, but it's still pretty cold. So enjoy your summer.
Wow. So, Mr. Lesedi, what's going on in South Africa with Crowd1?
Crowd1 is growing. Crowd1 is booming. Our teams are doing such an amazing job. And what I like is that also, we have on these webinars, we have team members from all over Africa as well. So it's not just the South African thing, in other African countries as well. The Namibia team is picking up fast. The Ethiopia team is also doing very well. I'm really, really proud of 2 countries in particular. That's Kenya and Nigeria. The leaders are just so amazing. They are just on fire, leading their teams, attending the webinars regularly. If you attend, there's a certain leader in Nigeria, I won't mention his name, but he's on every single English speaking webinar. That's the 1 p.m. webinar. He's on an afternoon webinar. He's on training in the afternoon as well. And he's on the 7 p.m. webinar as well. That is leadership. If you keep attending the Crowd1 webinars, you keep investing the time into them, that is what's going to make the difference. And you see it in the numbers behind him. I mean, the 1 week they had over 100 people signing up in that week, constantly signing up tens of people every single week. So that's the key, Mr. Eddie.
Amazing. Well, I can tell you as well, we have, for instance, we have a team in Nigeria, and this is a community of disabled people. and they have a problem with their ears, they cannot hear, and they are on this webinar almost every day with an interpreter.
Wow, wow,
Who
wow.
completely interprets the webinar. So it's so amazing that we can help this community as well, because they are building teams. So they have their disability, but they say, okay, hey, we are going to do an amazing business because we want to have this amazing lifestyle in Nigeria. And that's amazing that those people, they step over the disability and they just do it. And I really, really love that.
Truly incredible, Mr. Eddie. I say to everyone, Crowd1 is a business for everyone. And by you sharing the story, it goes to show that by everyone, we mean everyone. I was quite impressed the other day when Mr. George was sharing about the team in South America, that the leaders are even going into the jungle to tell people in the jungle about Crowd1. So really, this is a business for everyone. There really is no excuse. I mean, no one is left out with Crowd1, right?
Definitely, definitely. And are you also curious? Are you also curious from where the people come right now today on this webinar? Well,
yeah, people sharing their countries. Yes.
Yeah, I just opened the chat. And I see Ethiopia. So just type in the country here from Curaçao. Wow, I see Ethiopia again. Johannesburg, South Africa. I see Canada. I see Stuttgart, Germany, UK, Western Australia, Bohol, Philippines, Suomi, Kenya, Australia. Wow, it's going fast. Netherlands, South Africa, Philippines, Manila, Brisbane is Australia as well. Botswana, Bangladesh, Sweden. Wow, Pakistan, I see Pakistan, Nepal, Austria is in the house as well. Zambia is in the house. Kenya is in the house. Deutschland, Barbados in the house. India is in the house. Cameroon is in the house. Wow, this is exciting. Japan is in the house. Namibia, Dubai.
Amazing.
This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. We are literally everywhere. Macau, I see Macau coming in. I see Japan and Malaysia. Well, guys, we see countries, Kuwait. It keeps on going. It keeps on going. Guys, we are literally in countries we even didn't know about them. Absolutely. And I have my teams in many countries. I really have been looking for some countries on Google Maps because I didn't know where they are. We have a member in our team, and she's from the UK, or actually she's from Latvia. She's living in the UK, and she just signed someone up a few weeks ago in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Well, have you ever heard about the Turks and Caicos Islands? Well, I never heard about it. And when I was looking on Google Maps, I only saw sea. And I had to really zoom in before I saw some islands. And yeah, it's somewhere around Cuba, Dominican Republic, but I never heard of it. So we are literally everywhere. This also means that we are changing economies, because on those islands, we can create hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of members. Absolutely. And this means that those islands will get into prosperity and that they will have a better life. And guys, this is amazing that we can really change economies and really create new infrastructure in so many countries. We can help so many people to have this better life. So I will close the chat right now because the countries keep on going. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. But we have to do a presentation, of course. Of course, you are very curious about what Crowd1 is all about. So, Mr. Lassetti, I'll give you the word for the first part of the webinar. Take it away and, well, let our minds be blown out by what you have to tell about Crowd1.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eddie. You know, every now and then, before I begin, I also like to acknowledge some of the people we see on the video as well. I see Lito Flores, welcome. I see Mr. Richard there in the orange t-shirt, welcome. We have Huawei Amne, welcome. Joey, welcome. Danielle, welcome. Sally, welcome. I see we have Marviel Alpanta, welcome. Mr. Masoga, I see you there as well. A warm welcome to you. Marlies Buerta, welcome to you. A.L. Naris Tabago, welcome as well. We have Alphonse's iPad. People from all over the world. I see Dere Dafe with your children there, with your family. A warm welcome to you. And Infinix Hot 6, welcome. It's so amazing to see all the people on the call. I know we can't go through everyone. We have 750 people online right now. So obviously we can't see everyone, but every single one of you is valuable. We acknowledge all of your presence, and it's fantastic to see the Crowd1 family growing across the world and everyone making time for this presentation. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm now going to start sharing my screen, and we are going to listen in on the presentation, sit back, relax. I'm also switching off my video for bandwidth. It's going to help us to just have a smooth network going on over here. So ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, feel comfortable. I hope you have a pen and paper with you as well. It's always important to take down notes when you attend a Crowd1 presentation. There's so much to learn. What I would like to do before I start is actually just hide this panel on my side so that I can see all my slides, and then we can continue. Okay, fantastic. All right, so a warm welcome to you all, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. You're welcome to this presentation. Bienvenue, herzlich willkommen, very warm welcome to you all. And if it is your first time on a Crowd1 presentation, it's a special welcome to you because this company is a company that is changing lives. Everyone who's joined Crowd1 has an amazing testimonial to share with other people. This is a company that is bringing people out of poverty, bringing people out of financial uncertainty. It's even bringing people who are financially well off into a space where they can enjoy their wealth instead of working a full-time job, maybe 50, 60, even 70 plus hours a week. Crowd1 has enabled people to have more time to themselves, for their friends, for their families. So this is really a business for everyone. My name is Lesedi, and I will be taking you through the first half of this presentation. I'm going to share a video with you. Enjoy it. It gives you the flair and the drive and the atmosphere behind Crowd1. Sit back and relax.
Hi, how's business going?
Hello, business is great, thank you.
I'm the CEO of this operation, and we are disrupting the software distribution industry. We will supply you with a range of products that will enable you to become entrepreneurs. We'll give you the means to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. Do not miss this opportunity.
All right. Off the work, bro. Thanks, man. Take care now. All right, you too.
Wrap it up now. Come on, we got one more thing to go. Hurry up.
Crowd1 is the next generation online business network. For the first time, we're giving people access to the latest tech to build their own business and earn long term. We work with the largest online industries and the best companies in e-commerce, travel, gaming, and lifestyle trends. We are the 5-minute business. Without prior knowledge, anyone can start, build, and earn money in minutes. We are 100% mobile, and Crowd1's revolutionary business model is accessible to people everywhere. Anyone can reach their goal of earning an income with Crowd1's tools and the strongest bonus plan ever. Have you ever dreamt of being first with something? Then this is your chance. Become a pioneer and change your future forever. Choose your favorite products, recommend, and get paid like never before.
Get started. Register. You read the link or QR code you received from your sponsor. Invite. If you want others to join, show them our videos and webinars and invite them with your personal link or QR code. Choose your favorites from the C1 store. In the C1 store, choose and pick your favorite products or services to sell. Get informed. Attend Crowd1 events and webinars for the latest updates and product reveals. Hey, join the movement. And welcome to the fastest growing crowd marketing company in the world.
You heard it for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We are the fastest growing crowd marketing company in the world. It's truly incredible. And I've just added the leadership structure of the company as well. I believe it's important to know a little bit about the leaders of the company that you are a part of. Starting with our founder, his name is Sir Jonas Erik Wagner. He's a well-known network marketer from Sweden, and he has over 20 years of experience in the network marketing industry. His wealth of experience has helped him to create this life-changing company. We also have a phenomenal CEO. This is Mr. Johan Stahl van Holstein. He's an entrepreneur, he's an author, he's an investor. He has started 3 unicorn companies. A unicorn company is a company with a turnover exceeding $1 billion in its first 10 years of operation. So he has not only started 1, nor 2, but 3. And that's truly, truly incredible. If you just give him a quick Google search, you'll be blown away by his achievements, by his biography. And if you look at the interviews that he's been a part of on YouTube and other social media sites, you'll be blown away by the vision he has for the future. So it's truly remarkable, and we really are privileged to have such a great CEO. Our Chief Commercial Officer, Mr. Johan Westerdahl, is also an incredible businessman. He's an alumnus from the Stockholm School of Economics, and he's been the CEO of companies ranging from the pharmaceutical industry all the way up to the telecommunications industry, which is truly remarkable. So once again, we are privileged to have a leader who has such a great track record in business, and he does grace us with his presence every now and then by attending these webinars with us as well, giving us updates on what is in store for Crowd1 in the future. Our business development director, Mr. Frederick Stahl van Holstein, is the brother to the CEO, which is, I guess it's some family connection that we have going on as well. It's really remarkable, his track record as well. He's been a leader in the television and broadcasting industry, also with journalist newspapers such as Metro newspaper in Portugal and Metro in Spain. So we really are grateful to have someone who has such a wealth of experience in engaging with the media as part of our directorship team here in Crowd1. Our IT director, our technology director, Mr. Jens Lorentzen, has a wealth of experience in computer programming. So this is someone who is behind the beautiful graphics that we have in our back office. Whenever you look at the amazing interface we have, that seamless user-friendly nature of our app, that is all courtesy of Mr. Jens Lorentzen and his IT team. So we really are, once again, very grateful to have someone with that experience leading in that department. So that's the leadership of the company. I also believe that it's very important to cover what we are and what we are not as a company. That irons out any misconceptions that people might have with Crowd1. Before I continue though, I just want to work on my sound. I think I'm having a bit of a sound issue. Okay, hopefully the sound is much better now. I think that should be much, much better. Fantastic. All right, so as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important to talk about what we are and what we are not as a company. That removes any misconceptions that people might have about the company. And it also helps us to brand the product better whenever we are telling our prospects or our friends, our families, and other potential Crowd1 members about the business. So Crowd1 is a company that gives free Crowd1 rewards to our members. We are not selling shares. And that's very important to remember. Our Crowd1 rewards are a unique concept here in this company. It is an additional stream of income for you as a Crowd1 member. We could perhaps say that it may seem like it works like shares, but it's not exactly a share that we offer to our members. So that's very important to remember. Secondly, we are a network marketing company. And network marketing is very important to remember. It's very important to emphasize on that word network, because it's all about putting in the work. You've got to put in the effort. You've got to tell people about the business. You've got to share the product with other people. And that is how you're going to grow your team. On the other hand, we are not a gambling company. So yes, we do partner with companies in the gambling industry, and we receive profits from companies in the gambling industry, but in and of ourselves, we are not a gambling company. Thirdly, Crowd1 is a company that uses Bitcoin and Ethereum for payments. These are two leading cryptocurrencies. So even though we are not a crypto company, that means we do not generate or mine cryptocurrencies, but we do use two cryptocurrencies for payments. Crowd1 is a company that offers a loyalty program. You see our loyalty program primarily through the monthly residual income payments that come into your account, and also through the Crowd1 reward payments that come out on a quarterly basis. So that's very important to remember. On the other hand, we are not an investment company. And it's important to emphasize that we are not an investment company. Remember, for a company to qualify as an investment company, it needs to offer financial products, and you also need to have what I would call a promise that what you put in is going to gain interest over time based on other people's efforts. We do not work like that. With Crowd1, you've got to, yes, you purchase to buy an educational package, but you've got to put in the work. You've got to build your business, build your team, and that is what's going to generate the income for you in one of our bonus structures, but that will be explained further in this presentation. We are an education company, and you get to see our education products because that is what we are selling. At the end of the day, if someone asks you, what is Crowd1 selling? We are selling education material. We are not a Forex company. And, you know, Forex companies are big in network marketing, but we are not involved in any foreign exchange activity. We do not take profit or issue stop losses and analyze charts and such like. That is not the business that we are in. We are a company that's generating real customers. Who are these customers? They're people like you, people like me, ordinary people who are partnering up with the company through our affiliate structure and benefiting from those partnerships. On the other hand, we are not developing games. And it's crucial to remember that because we do generate profit from the gaming industry. We are partnered with companies in the gaming industry, but in and of ourselves, we are not developing games. And finally, Crowd1 is a company that's simply referring and recommending online educational tools to our members and to potential members as well. We are not recruiters. And yes, I know recruiting is a big name, a big word in the network marketing industry, but you've got to look at it as referring and recommending the products that we have. Remember, it's not about convincing people. Convincing can change. You can compel someone to change their minds, and then a few minutes later, they change their mind again. But if you refer and recommend the products that we have, that is what takes you to the next level. We are tapping into different industries here in Crowd1, and each industry is unique, but it generates profit for us. And it's good news for you as a Crowd1 member, because as you partner with the companies that we partner with, it enables you to make more money. In the gambling industry, we are generating profit from the partnerships we have with companies there. Remember, many gambling activities have moved online. People are downloading gambling games and gambling apps onto their phones, their tablets, and their PCs. That generates profits. The e-learning market as well is a big market. Think about it this way. Look at all the universities and schools that have had to move their courses online due to health purposes because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many lectures are happening online on platforms like this, such as Zoom, where people are attending lectures, also handing in assignments online and such like. That is generating profit for you as a Crowd1 member. The social gaming industry as well is a big, big market, and you can probably see it for yourself as well. If you have young people in your family, you'll realize that many children nowadays spend the vast majority of their time on their phones. If they're not on social media, they are busy playing mobile games. So that's good news for you as a Crowd1 member because you make money from that as well. Also, if we look at the leisure and travel industry, we are partnered with a company in that industry as well. This is a huge industry, ladies and gentlemen. I was blown away to find out that in the year of 2018, $8 trillion were spent worldwide between business and leisure travelers. This is truly remarkable. This is a big industry, and you can see it practically as well. Think about all the people who want to travel at the end of the year. You know, many of us, we work throughout the year and we plan a big vacation at the end of the year. Think about all the newly wedded couples who want to go on a honeymoon overseas. Think about all the retirees who've been working for decades and their number one aim at the end of their careers is to travel the world. So it's a big market, and we are partnered with Life Trends, which is a leading company in the travel market that benefits you as a Crowd1 member in two ways. Firstly, you get discounts on hotels, flights, cars, cruises, and rentals. And secondly, because we are partnered with them, it generates income for all Crowd1 members. SAFER was a recently launched app. It stands for South Africa's Fastest Emergency Response. This is Crowd1's first local app. What do we mean by local app or local product? We mean that this product is a region or country specific product. So SAFER enables all people in South Africa who are Crowd1 members and partnered with this company as well to have access to fast emergency response. This can be security response in terms of crime related issues or healthcare response in case there is a health or medical emergency. So it's an amazing product to have. And as a Crowd1 member, you have access to that. On your screens right now, we have the Crowd magazine. This is our in-house magazine. We're really proud about the Crowd magazine because it enables Crowd1 members to have access to the latest information, the lifestyle behind Crowd1, the leaders behind this company, and also ordinary members who joined just like you and worked hard to rank up and build big teams behind them as well. It also shows that we are a classy company. Let's face it. I mean, if you have such an amazing magazine with amazing lifestyle reports and the latest trends in digital technology, it shows that we really are a company that caters for the high-end market as well. So you have access to this magazine. All you need to do is purchase it in your back office. You can get a soft copy or a hard copy delivered to you as well. With Crowd1, you earn money directly to your mobile phone. Gone are the days where you need a traditional business setup with a desk and a boardroom and a personal assistant with a call center. No, your smartphone is all you need to start your business successfully in Crowd1. In fact, we like to say, if your smartphone is not making you money, you might as well call it a dumb phone. Think about it. Our phones should be enhancing our lives in every way possible. And if they're not enhancing our lives financially, we might want to relook at why we have one in the first place. I also like to say Crowd1 is turning your smartphone into an ATM. And that's really true. We literally have money coming into our phones. If you download the Crowd1 app, you will hear the characteristic ka-ching sound whenever you make an earning or receive a payment in Crowd1. You will realize that we are a euro-based company. So many of our pricings and earnings will be in euros, but that's also being converted into business points to make it more uniform for everyone around the world. You can also choose to withdraw your account balance into your Bitcoin wallet. So you can link your Bitcoin wallet to your Crowd1 account if you wish to do so. We are a 100% mobile business here at Crowd1. You can do business anywhere in the world at any time you like and with anyone. Think about it. We are currently on a webinar with almost 1,000 people, and we have people from all over the world, from Australia, all across Europe, all across Africa, South America, North America, on this webinar listening in. And at any time, I mean, we are covering many time zones. I know some people in Far East Asia are probably in the late nights right now, and people around the Americas are in the early morning, but we are all here at this time. So it really is a business for everyone, wherever you are in the world. You can download the Crowd1 app on the App Store if you are using iOS, or on Google Play if you are using an Android device. Over here, we have the CEO and the founder of Crowd1. Once again, the founder is Mr. Jonas Erik Wagner, and the CEO is Mr. Johan Stahl von Holstein. These are leaders whom we should all be aspiring to become like. They are just so amazing. They engage with us. That's what I personally like about Crowd1 leaders. They engage with us. They lead us in the right direction. And we have power calls as well. When you reach certain ranks, you're invited to certain calls where the leaders speak to all attendees of those calls personally. They tell us what plans they have for the company, where we are going. They even give us, a few tips and information that other people in the company don't have, simply because we are regarded as part of the leadership structure due to our rank. So I encourage you to listen in on those calls. There's always so much information to get from there. Crowd1 is a global company. We have offices all over the world. We are listed under ICT. That stands for Impact Crowd Technology. So that is our listing name on the different stock exchanges on which we are made public. But we have a global presence. We have our head office located in Madrid, Spain. We have 2 offices in Sweden, one in Stockholm, the other in Gothenburg. We have an office in Manila in the Philippines, an office in Johannesburg, South Africa, and an office in London in the United Kingdom. We're looking very forward to the launches of the Colombia office, an office in Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, and Kenya. So watch this space. We are ever increasing and expanding globally. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation, Crowd1 is an education company. We are selling education packages. Our education packages are color-coded and they have different values. The value is determined by the amount of education that you receive from each package. Obviously, the more valued the package is, the more the education you are receiving. Excuse me. Now, this education contains information on how to build your wealth. So starting with the white package, that is worth 99 euros. It's going to take you up to the bronze education package level. You're going to earn 50 Crowd1 rewards from that. And that is like going to primary school or elementary school in your conventional education system. We then have the black package worth 299 euros. That's going to earn you 150 Crowd1 rewards. It will take you up to the silver education package level. And that's like going to high school. That's followed by the gold package worth 799 euros. You're going to earn 500 Crowd1 rewards from that. It's going to take you up to the gold education package level. That's like going to university and getting your bachelor's degree. And then we have the titanium package worth 2,499 euros. You're going to earn 1,750 Crowd1 rewards with that. Takes you up to the platinum education package level. And that's like staying a little longer in university and getting your master's degree. So that just helps you put it together into an everyday analogy. So you heard me mention that Crowd1 makes money from our partnerships with different companies. How exactly do we make money from these partnerships? The first way is through the membership structure. Remember, when you signed up to become a Crowd1 member, you had to use your sponsor's link to set up your account. With other companies as well, members are doing the same thing. That is an income stream for us. We then have the different products and services that people will play on their phones, their PCs, and their tablets. They get to recommend these as well. As they recommend them, that generates income for us and our partners. And also, we have a commission structure where we share in on a certain percentage that each company makes in its respective industry. So over here, we have a pie chart, just giving us an example of what the commission structure looks like. So in this case, we have 20% coming into the company to cater for operating costs. Remember, Crowd1 is a company just like any other company, and there are running costs. There is staff to pay, there's software, there are things to maintain. That's where 20% goes. 40% is shared between all Crowd1 members in the form of Crowd1 rewards, and the other 40% goes back to Crowd1 in our long-term residual income structure. So all in all, as a Crowd1 member, you are benefiting from 80% of the cut that we have from our partners. Now, you've heard me mention Crowd1 rewards here and there. Just to give you a brief history on the Crowd1 rewards. When we started out, each Crowd1 reward was valued at 10 euro cents. The value then went up to 50 euro cents, and then we had each Crowd1 reward sitting at 1 euro per Crowd1 reward. That has doubled now to 2 euros per Crowd1 reward. So what does that mean for you, ladies and gentlemen? It means that Crowd1 rewards are increasing in value. We are going up with these. We're not looking back. They're not decreasing. They are appreciating in value. So it's something you want to hold on to. Today is Wednesday, so make sure you've claimed your Crowd1 rewards. We do claim them on a weekly basis, and they are paid out on a quarterly basis. That's once every 3 months. So make sure you cherish them, hold on to them, don't sell them, don't give them away. This is something that you need to cherish because it's growing your wealth. All right, so that was the first half of the presentation. I'm now going to hand over to a great leader here in Crowd1, someone I look up to, someone who is really leading us in the right direction. He is so encouraging, so humble, so kind-hearted. This is a great leader in Crowd1, someone to look up towards. He's going to be a trailblazer, just like how we have the ambassadors. He's there soon. This is none other than Mr. Eddie Knoop. Mr. Eddie, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. And thank you, Mr. Lesedi, for your very, very, very clear explanation. Guys, only based on this part of the presentation, if you are new to this, if you are new to Crowd1, if you are just here for the first time, well, if I was here for the first time, guys, I would have made my choice already right now. And I would join right now, today, even before I heard about this amazing compensation plan. Guys, with Crowd1, as we say, it's our slogan, impossible is nothing. And we can reach high, high levels. The only thing you need to do for it is work. And working, well, if you work in a smart way, guys, then you can reach everything, especially if you work together with your leaders. So what I'm going to show you is the compensation plan of Crowd1, and we will go through the second part of the presentation. But do not forget, at the end of the presentation, we will have a big surprise. So if you want to be part of this big surprise, then don't leave. Then still keep on inviting people, because maybe they can be part of this big surprise as well. So stay on this webinar. At the end of the webinar, we will have this amazing big surprise. But first, we go to the compensation plan. We go to the part where we explain you what's in it for you. And again, for bandwidth, I will stop my video. And here you see my screen, guys. And today we will be talking about the fear of loss bonus, the streamline bonus, the long-term residual income, the matching bonus, and of course, the educational package sales bonus. Well, in the margin, we will also talk a little bit about the quarterly payments from the Crowd1 rewards. But guys, let's first start with the binary bonus, or as we also say, the educational package sales bonus. So, okay, let me put my pointer here, the education package sales bonus. And here you can see all those packages that Mr. Lesedi was already explaining, the white, the black, the gold, and the titanium pack. Amazing education packages, guys. But these are also the packs you can present to people who you want to refer to Crowd1. And this is also where we start to make money. Well, as you can see, 180 till 360 business points with the white pack, and it goes up till 4,500 till 9,000 business points with the titanium pack. So this means that the higher the packs, the more income you will generate. Well, this is in business points. Well, to give you a comparison, €1 is 10 business points. So in this way, it's very easy to recalculate it to euros. So actually this means with the white pack, the 180 means €18. In the titanium pack, the 9,000 business points, it means €900. But Crowd1, they put it all in business points to make it clear for every country in the world and to be prepared for all the currencies in the world where we have to deal with. We are not only in Euro countries, but we are in many other countries with many other currencies. Imagine we are, I think, in over 180 countries. So this is why everything is being presented in business points. €1, 10 business points. This is how you can calculate it back into euros. So before you start earning, you have to qualify, of course. And it's very easy to qualify because you only need one member to the left, one member to the right, personally sponsored. And now you are qualified for all these amazing bonuses. It's that easy. That is only 2 people. Well, Is it possible to bring 2 people? Yes, of course it's possible to bring 2 people. Just look at your social media profiles, Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. Look up all your contacts. And probably on Facebook you will have 1,000 friends or more. Well, what will happen if you tell 1,000 friends about Crowd1? And these 1,000 friends, probably they will have 1,000 friends as well. So in this way, you can really grow your team really fast. And especially in this season, where we had a long time of complete lockdown in many, many countries, where many people lost their income, lost their securities, lost their job. All those people are looking for something better. They have to maintain themselves. They have to take care for their family. Guys, we can help them to generate income themselves completely from home, completely online. Guys, we can do this 100% online. I am sitting at home all day long and I'm doing this business, and I'm doing 3-way calls, Zoom webinars like this one, trainings, guys, and this is possible. So we can work 100% online with this amazing business, and we can make money from home. So if you look just on your social media profiles, approach everybody you know. Don't blank out somebody. Don't think, hey, this person, no, it's nothing for them. Well, I skipped them. No, of course not. Invite everybody, even those from whom you think, well, they will not make it. Maybe this person will be your biggest leader. Well, then you start making money. And then when you start making money, 70% of your income goes to your cash account. So you can withdraw it to your Bitcoin wallet and to a Euro bank account. 30% will go into new Crowd1 rewards. So let's get back a little bit to what Mr. Lesedi was explaining with the Crowd1 rewards. As soon as you purchase an education pack, and education is really, really important, then you get for free those Crowd1 rewards. So you have them. One Crowd1 reward has a value of €2, and you have those number of Crowd1 rewards. The higher the pack, of course, the more Crowd1 rewards you have. So this is your foundation. But as soon as you start making money, 30% of your income will also go into Crowd1 rewards. So this means that the number of Crowd1 rewards you own will also grow. So you will get more Crowd1 rewards. Well, every quarter, you will see it later on in the timeline, you will get paid based on the number of Crowd1 rewards you have. So, of course, you want to have as much Crowd1 rewards as if possible. So you want to build your team, because building your team will help you grow the number of Crowd1 rewards. Well, later on, we will discuss another bonus where you also get Crowd1 rewards completely for free. But this is the way to build your business. This is how you start. One by one, one by one, one by one. And then we will see why we have these minimum amounts and these maximum amounts. So before I go deeper into that, you really need to understand what a binary system is. It's really important to understand how it exactly works. So a binary system is a system with 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg, just as you walk on 2 legs. And guys, the traditional binary companies, and there are many of them, they are very successful, but they have some disadvantages. So when Crowd1 started, they were thinking, hey, how can we improve this binary system? How can we redesign this whole binary concept? And Crowd1 redesigned it completely. And that being said, we are the only company in the world with this complete redesigned binary concept. Well, what's going on in those binary systems? In all those binary systems, you only get paid once a week. So the points are being added up, and then once a week you get paid on Monday or on Friday, and that's the moment of payment. Guys, with Crowd1, you get paid every day. And not just every day, but multiple times a day. Every time when you refer a new member, or when one of your team members refers a new member, or one of your uplines refers a new member somewhere in your downline, you get paid. So you will hear this ka-ching sound that Mr. Lesedi was talking about all day long when you grow your team. And that's amazing. So this is one of the big differences. The other big difference is that in a traditional binary company, you only get paid on your pay leg, or as we say, your weak leg. Well, Crowd1 changed this as well. With Crowd1, you also get paid on your power leg, on your strong leg. So you get paid on 2 legs, and that's amazing. So you're always balancing. And let me explain you how this exactly works. Well, the right leg is the power leg in my example today. The left leg is the weak leg. Well, let's assume you have been placed in this right leg. Somewhere up here is your sponsor. He already brought some other people as well, and they all are building their teams. So you will also see people in your downline, you even don't know them. And probably they came from your upline, maybe from your sponsor or other uplines. So this is what we call spillover. But all these points, also from your uplines, they count towards your points as well. And you get paid on that. And you get paid on that when you start working also your weak leg. So your weak leg, your pay leg, this is where you are on top. And guys, you start building your team and your team members start building their teams as well. So this leg will also grow stronger. And in this way, we get paid. Well, maybe your weak leg will take over your right leg. It happened to me. My weak leg became my power leg. So everything is possible. But it's really important to build your legs, and there are different strategies for that. And you can learn about that during the training as well, how to use the perfect strategy for your situation. So now let's start and let's see what happens. In this example, you already accumulated 90 points in the right leg. So this is where we start, and we do this based on a white pack as an example. Now a new white pack, 90 points come in your left leg, and this is a 1-to-1 match. So now you're in a 1+1 ratio. And what does Crowd1 doing? They add up these points, and it's a total of 180 business points. Well, comparing it again into euros, €1, 10 business points. So actually this is €18. That's what you get paid. Well, in a traditional binary company, you only get paid those 90 business points. So this is the big difference. Well, this keeps on going. One by one, one by one, one by one. Your team starts growing, 180 points, 180 points, but very soon you will move to the 1+2 ratio. So again, right is the power leg, left is the weak leg in this example, and let's see what happens. Now you already accumulated 180 points in your right leg. And the new white pack comes in your left leg. Guys, these points, they fit 2 times in the points in the right leg. So now you move to the 1+2 ratio. The points are being added up. So now you get paid 270 business points. So this equals €27. Well, let me tell you, in a traditional binary company, it's still the same 90 points that you get paid, only on your pay leg. But it's getting better, it's getting better, it's getting better. And we are also going into the 1+3 ratio. Guys, again, the right leg is the power leg, the left leg is the weak leg. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. For instance, you already accumulated 270 points in the right leg. Guys, now 90 points come into the left leg. And these points, they fit 3 times. 3 times. And this means that all these points are being added up again. Now you move to the 1+3 ratio. And you get paid those 360 points. Guys, this is amazing. This is a lot of money already. And this is just in the beginning. And this is just on the white pack. Well, assume that this white pack is not a white pack, but these are titanium packs, guys. Well, one titanium pack is 2,250 points. What if you already accumulated 6,750 points in your strong leg? Well, these 2,250 points, they fit 3 times in the 6,750 points in the right leg. So The points are being added up and you get paid 9,000 points. So if you compare this with the traditional binary concepts, you only get paid 2,250 points. So now you get paid 4 times more again. And as you can see, the bigger the packs, the more you get paid. So it's exciting, guys, to have this amazing bonus. Well, we are not ready yet. We keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going. So we also have this amazing matching bonus. Well, matching bonus is actually the same as leadership bonus. What is leadership? Creating new leaders. Guys, we can do this business and we can have some people in our team, but if we don't guide them, they cannot come further in their business. So we can create followers and we can build a team and tell them, hey, I want you to do this or that, but it won't work because people don't do what you tell them to do. People do what you show them to do. So it's really important that you walk the way you talk, that you show by example. This is the way of growing leadership. And then you will apply for this amazing matching bonus. Well, what will happen? Let's see that, for instance, you bring 10 leaders yourself personally. Guys, we will explain this in euros, but let's see what happens if they all make 2,000 euro. This is a 20,000 euro gross revenue. You get paid 10% on that. So this is a 2,000 euro. And this is just on your first generation. But if you help those 10 leaders to get their 10 leaders as well, so to grow in leadership, you will have 100 leaders on the second generation. Well, if they all make 2,000 euro, it's a 200,000 euro gross revenue. Now you get paid 10% on the second generation as well. It's at 20,000 euro. Guys, this keeps on going. 1,000 people on your third generation. 10,000 people on your fourth generation. 100,000 people on your fifth generation. Guys, this is only with 10 people. And as you can see, to reach the fifth generation, you need to have 20 personals yourself. You need to be on titanium, and then you will get 50% matching bonus on all these 5 generations. So you add another 10. Well, if you duplicate leadership in the correct way, you will have another 100,000 people in 5 generations. What will happen if you do it with another 10 and with another 10 and with another 10 and so on? Guys, your team will be huge. So these were the binary bonus, the matching bonus, guys, and now we move on to the long-term residual income. So this is the part that Mr. Lesedi was already talking about. This is the 40% for the active people. 40%, I put it up here, and let's see that, for instance, this amount is the monthly payout. So this is the 40%, 2.1 million euro in a certain month. Guys, today we get our residual income again for the 3rd time. It's amazing. I already got it this morning, and I was so excited again about the amount I got. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Well, let's assume that in a certain month, this is 2.1 million euro, and you are a team leader 1-star. Well, we have 21 pools, 21 steps on the career ladder. So this is 100,000 euro going in each pool. So if you're a team leader 1-star, you share in pool 1 with all the other team leader 1-stars and higher. This also means that if you're a team leader 2-star, you share in pool 1 and in pool 2. So now you already share in 2 pools. So the higher you get, the more pools you share in. Well, I'm a director 3-star, so I share in pool 12, but also in pool 1 till 11. Well, then we have those guys here on top, the first 3 ambassador 1-stars. Sir Ren, Sir George, Sir Bjorn, they are ambassador 1-star. So if there is 100,000 euro in each pool, guys, they get 30,000 euro each minimum, and I round it to an rounded amount. 30,000 euro each just from pool 19. Guys, they also share on pool 1 till 18. So their share will be huge. So it's all up to you where you want to be, where you want to go. So if you're a team leader 1-star, or if you're just starting today with this amazing business, guys, then you can set your goals. Hey, I want to be a coordinator within 1 week from now. I want to be a manager within 2 weeks from now. I want to be a director in 3 weeks or in 1 month from now, and so on. So set your goals towards your next step on this career ladder. And then you will grow, you will keep on growing. And then you can help your team to grow as well. So this is the long-term residual income. Well, now we get to the timeline about this residual income. And you'll also see here the quarterly Crowd1 payments. So every month again, we get our residual income. So right now we are July 15. So today we got our residual income already for the 3rd time. So this is really, really amazing, guys. It's exciting to do it this way. And I was really surprised by the amount again today. And probably many of you will be surprised as well. Guys, this will happen today. This will happen today. And if you didn't get your residual yet, don't worry. It will come today. It goes from top ranks down to the lower ranks. So it all starts with the ambassadors, then the senior presidents, directors, managers, coordinators, team leaders. So this is a process that will take all day long. So residual income, we got it on May 15, on June 15, today, July 15, and it will come back every month again. Well, guys, what we got today is actually from last month, from the profit of last month. This is based on a few products. But as you know, now we also have Life Trends worldwide. We have Safer in South Africa. So what will it be next month? We already know that many people are already booking their holidays with Life Trends. They're booking their hotels or cruises or whatever with Life Trends. And this will be part of the residual income as well next month. So it will increase in an amazing way. Guys, this is the residual income coming back every month, but every quarter we will have our Crowd1 rewards payments. So based on the number of Crowd1 rewards you have, you get paid these Crowd1 rewards. Guys, I'm so excited about this. I already got my first Crowd1 rewards in June, and the next one will be in September, then in December, and it keeps on going. And right now, we only have a few products. But the number of products will keep on growing, day by day, week by week, month by month. And it's amazing that we get paid on all those products: gambling, gaming, lotto, Crowd1 magazine, Life Trends, Safer, and what else will come in the near future. So Crowd1 also helps us to grow our business in an amazing way. Crowd1 designed a fear of loss bonus. Well, if you bring 4 members within those first 14 days when you are a member, you get this one-time fear of loss bonus. Well, and I'm excited about this one because this is our secret weapon. This is our rocket launcher, and this is the way through which you can already build a massive team. Guys, is it possible to bring 4 members in 14 days? Of course it's possible. And then you can reap the fruit of the harvest. And this is crazy, guys. Crowd1 gives you these amounts in fear of loss bonus. If you bring 4 members with a white pack, you get 1,250 business points. So this equals 125 euro. But look what happens if you refer 4 people with a titanium pack. 31,500 business points. So this is 3,150 euro. Guys, is it possible to bring 4 members within 14 days, as I said before, yes, it's possible. But can you do it in 48 hours? Yes, definitely. But can you also do it in 24 hours? Yes, it's possible to bring 4 new members in 24 hours. Well, let me increase the challenge for you guys. If you are on a white pack, and we have people who are on a white pack themselves, and they started with Crowd1. I don't know what's happening right now. My mouse is really doing very strange things, so I have to skip the slides. Oh, my mouse turned back a big bunch of slides. Oh, man. This is all live, guys. All these things can happen, so we keep on going through the slides. And yeah, you see the matching bonus again. Sometimes, yeah, things can happen. We don't have control over it, but don't worry, we are back on the slide where we need it to be. Guys, let's assume you are on a white pack. Maybe you have had some financial challenges, but we have people in our team, they had challenges as well, guys, and they found a way, a very creative way to get their white pack. Well, we have those people with those challenges who started with a white pack. They have been able to bring 4 members with a titanium pack in just 24 hours. So it's possible. First of all, you're not bound to the boundaries of your own white pack. This is also a big difference with other binary companies, because you're always bound to the boundaries of your own white pack. Well, with Crowd1 is different. As a white member, you can introduce 4 titanium members. It's that easy, and it's being done in 24 hours. Well, guess what happens? With this big amount they get as a fear of loss bonus. Of course, you go to titanium yourself, and the rest of the money, you can cash it out. So that's an amazing amount as well. So this is possible, guys. And let me give you another challenge. If you are on a white pack, for instance, can you bring 4 other white members in just half an hour? Yes, and we have many people doing it this way. Just 4 new members in half an hour. So what happens? If you bring 4 new white members in just half an hour, you already have the 1,250 business points. But you still have 13 days, 23 hours, and 30 minutes left. So this means that you are starting to help your people to get their fear of loss bonus, and then everybody will grow. Guys, everybody will push each other higher on the career ladder, and also push each other higher on this ladder. So the first members, they will go to black, and they will also get their 4, and then they will grow to gold and to titanium. Well, probably within your first 14 days, you can already have those 4 titaniums. And then you already have over 1,000 people in your team, and your 5 generations are already filled. Guys, this is reality. This is what's happening. So the last bonus that I will explain is the streamline bonus, guys. It's a very, very exciting one. And as soon as you join Crowd1, you are being placed in this line. And if you remember already, you are somewhere in this line. And actually, Crowd1 rewards you for just being a member with this streamline bonus. Guys, today it's Wednesday. It's not just only the day of residual income, but it's also the day that you can claim your streamline bonus. Well, even if you didn't introduce anybody to Crowd1, you still get 1.25 Crowd1 reward every week on Wednesday. You only have to claim them. So hit the claim button in your back office. Well, one Crowd1 reward has a value of €2. So this means right now, based on the current value, €2.50 in Crowd1 rewards. Guys, let me tell you, this is not cash money. This is Crowd1 rewards. So you have your free Crowd1 rewards in your education pack. You earn 30% of your income in Crowd1 rewards. So this is growing the number of Crowd1 rewards you have. And every week you can claim Crowd1 rewards. So this is also increasing the number of Crowd1 rewards. And this will help towards your quarterly payment, your quarterly profit share. So if you look into your back office, you will also see that you can get 2.5 Crowd1 rewards every week. or 5 Crowd1 rewards every week, or 875 Crowd1 rewards every week, or 1,000 Crowd1 rewards every week, and so on. Well, guys, I'm almost approaching the 1,000 every week again. I have about 7.4 million people in my Streamline team. So this means that actually we all have 2 teams. We have a binary team, our own team, and we have a Streamline team. And everybody joining Crowd1 after you, and it doesn't matter in what team they are, it doesn't matter in what country they are or on what continent they are all in your Streamline team. So I have almost 7.4 million people in my Streamline team. Well, who can say that after 14 months of business, he has 7.4 million people in his team? It's only possible in Crowd1. And guys, you want to be on those higher levels. If you see that you get 125, and you can also get this 2.5, this 5 Crowd1 rewards, 875 Crowd1 rewards, 1,000 Crowd1 rewards. Guys, you want to be there, because 1,000 per week is 4,000 Crowd1 rewards per month. That's a value, if we talk about the current €2, it's 8,000 euro in value every month again. And the value of the Crowd1 reward, it will grow towards the future. But 4,000 Crowd1 rewards every month, that is 48,000 Crowd1 rewards every year, based on this value. So Streamline bonus is a really, really social bonus. Well, Crowd1 has amazing incentives, cruises, holidays, bucket list holidays. I was on the last cruise with the first 250 top leaders in Crowd1. It was an amazing time, learning together, recognition, quality time together, visiting cities together. It's really living the lifestyle. Crowd1 has amazing incentives like now. If you sign up with Live Trends, you get a free white pack, a free white coat to just give away. This is an amazing incentive, because with this incentive, you can help other people to have the same better lifestyle as you are building. So this is one of the incentives. The cruises, they will come back. The next cruise will be December this year. It will be the Dubai cruise. You can qualify for it. And the only thing you need to do is become a director 1-star before August 1. Well, and this is in 2 weeks from now. Well, if you're starting today with Crowd1, you really have to work hard. But if you don't make it, there will be a next cruise next year as well, and more of those amazing incentives. Well, here you see the packs again, as Mr. Lesedi was explaining. The only thing you need to do is just make your choice. Right after this webinar, go to the person who invited you and ask him or her, hey, I want to join today. Can you help me? Can you get me a registration link? Then I will sign up right away and I will purchase my education pack. Education is really important. The best leaders are always the best students. So with Crowd1, we have impact all over the world, not just through our teams. We have amazing teams in many, many, many countries, and we see the lives of people being changed because of Crowd1. People joining Crowd1 and working very hard and getting this better lifestyle. Well, guys, this is really insane. This is exciting. I really love to see how the lives of people are being changed, how Crowd1 is impact. Well, then there are those amazing impact projects all over the world. So Crowd1 is really doing something to create economies within economies, to change infrastructure, to really help people globally. And we can be part of that. And that's really amazing. Crowd1 Live, of course, the live events. I remember I was on the last event that was really somewhere in a city. It was the event in Manila, in the Philippines. I was there, guys. It was an amazing event. Right after that, the next month, there was an event in South Africa. It was a huge event as well. Thousands and thousands of people. And right now, we have to do all these events online because of the lockdown in still many countries. And probably all those amazing events will come back. and we can meet each other face to face. Well, Crowd1 Live, amazing events online directly from the Crowd1 TV studios. This month we had our Super World event on the 4th of July, on Independence Day. In August, we will have our next recognition event. There will be show, entertainment, education. So you can already order your tickets for the next event in your back office. So every Sunday, we will have top education from our network director, Mr. Peter Jacobson, and I'm so happy with him. He is part of the management of Crowd1. We have him exclusively in the house, and he is a top trainer. He is really very experienced in this industry. He is also more than 25 years in the industry, and I really love to hear his trainings. And this is not only for people who are just beginning in this industry, but this is for everybody. Even if you are an experienced top leader, please follow his trainings. It's really revealing. I'm learning every time again when I hear this amazing training about mindset, about skills, about focus, about, well, yeah, laying further your borders. Everything is being treated with. So every Sunday, 2 p.m. Central European time, simply you have to be there. Well, your next move is very important to know your why. Well, my why is 100% freedom, 100% self-determination. And guys, have a big why. And also decide your goals. And probably you will have many, many goals. But first, write down your major goal. The first goal you want to reach. Write it down, put it everywhere in your house so you can see it all day long. And guys, if you don't know your why, and if you never defined your goals, then stop here. At first, find your why, decide your goals, and then proceed. Then proceed, start doing the business, take trainings that are offered by your leaders and that are offered by the company, the Sunday school. Today, we will have training again, like every day. Miss Karin and Miss Palisa, they will do training at 5 p.m. Central European time in the same box as in this webinar. So you just refer to the same box and you are in the training. You can ask your questions with the chat box and they will answer your questions every day again. So make an action plan, write down the steps that you want to take to reach your goals. Also discuss your action plan with your sponsor, with your leaders, and let them help you to reach your goals. And maybe they have some tips and advice on how to change your action plan, on how to change the steps. Then plan to action. Guys, it's so important to plan to action, because if you do not do this, you are still planning, but then you are planning to fail. And we don't want you to fail. We want you to have success. So plan to action is very important in this whole process. Well, and then you just review your actions and then you are growing into this business. So Crowd1, impossible is nothing. And I really hope you enjoyed this presentation. And I see still many people are online on this webinar. So of course we said there will be a big surprise at the end of the webinar. So let me reveal the surprise. Mr. Lesedi, are you ready for the surprise?
I am ready and I'm so excited. You know, even though I'm not getting anything from the surprise, even though I'm not anyone taking part in it, it's just so amazing. I like seeing people win. As they say in French, nous avons une grande surprise. Or in German, they would say, wir haben eine große Überraschung.
Yeah,
so I'm excited for this Überraschung, and you can take it away, Mr. Eddie. I'm looking forward.
Okay, guys, let me reveal it. And I already gave Mr. Lesedi a little introduction, but I will increase it. Today, I will give away 5 white packs. So 5 people on this webinar will be able to get a free white pack. And guys, if you are not a member yet, you can use it right away and you are free into this business. If you're already a member, you can pay it forward. So you can make somebody else happy with a white pack. And in the same time, you also grow your team already. So it's helping someone else, growing your team. And guys, this is amazing. So I'm going to give away 5 white packs. I will raffle those packs. I will put my hand in front of my eyes and I will just scroll through the list. And I will ask Mr. Lesedi to just say stop. And then we will point out a name. So I'm scrolling right now.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, stop.
Guys, this is all random. This is all random. I see a name, Joan Andales. Joan Andales. I will make you co-host so you can unmute yourself. So just hit the button unmute. And in the meantime, I will put my email address in the chat to Joan Andales. Let me see. It's all live, guys, so I have to do some typing as well. Joan Andales, I will type my email address already to you. Joan Andales, are you there? I see you are unmuted, so, but we don't hear you yet. Joan? Okay, maybe there's a microphone error. I see that Joan is unmuted. Maybe we can get her or him, I don't know, back later on. But we have to move on, of course. I have sent you my email address here in the chat to you personally. So send me an email and I will send you the white code. So send me an email and put also your username in the email so I can send you the white code to your back office. So we don't know where you're from, but let's see. No, the microphone is probably not working properly. It's no problem. Later on, we will hear where you're from. And yeah, just let's go on to the next one. Otherwise, we will be busy the next 20 minutes. And I will put my hands again in front of my eyes. So we go to number 2. And I'm scrolling again.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Wow. Oh, you see, if you would see this, all those names, and in the meantime, I type the name I have seen. If you see all these names scrolling through the screen, it's so difficult to point on specifically one name. So I have Mr. or Mrs. Almaris Tabago. And let's see if Mr. or Mrs. Almaris Tabago, if you can unmute yourself. I made you co-host as well. Let's see. You can just hit the unmute button. You can unmute yourself. It's all live, people. So many things can happen. So Mr. or Mrs. Almaris, I also try to unmute you, but the technique is not working today, or I don't know what's going on.
Hi.
Oh, yes, I hear something. I hear something.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Mr. Almaris Tabago, congratulations.
Yeah. I'm here, yes.
Where are you
Yes,
from?
sir.
Where are you from?
How are you?
I'm doing
I'm from
good.
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You won yourself a white pack for free. I'm so happy to see that. I see the nice dog behind you. So I have sent you my email address. I've sent you my email address in the chat. So just look at the chat, copy my email address, and send me an email, include your username, and then I will send you the white code.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
So
thank you, sir.
Congratulations again. I will.
Yeah, thank you.
And let's go to the next one. Amazing to see so many people happy. So, Mr. Lesedi, are you ready for number 3?
I'm ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, stop.
Whew. Oh, it's going that fast. I will type the name again first, because many times it takes some time to get people unmuted. I see Mr. or Mrs., I don't know, Awele Success. It sounds like an African name. Awele Success.
Yes, I'm unmuted.
Ah, you're unmuted. Congratulations, Miss Awele.
Thank you.
Tell me, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria. Wow. That is the country. That is, yeah, that's the country.
Wow.
The next offices will be. You are in such a lucky position, because one of the next offices of Crowd1 corporate office will be in Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay.
But that's amazing. That's amazing. So you are very close.
Thank you,
to the
sir.
fire.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
God bless.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Send me an email. My email address is in the chat box. So send me an email, include your username, and then you will get your white pack for free. And you can just give it away and help somebody else. So let's see.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations again. And let's see if we can move on.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, I have to go back to the list again. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
I'm scrolling again, Mr. Lesedi.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Wow. I see a S. Uiterlo. Let's see if we can make you co-host. Mr. or Miss S. Uiterlo. Let's see, Uiterlo. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. I already have sent.
Yes, that's me.
Hi there.
From the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands. Congratulations. That's a long time ago. We had a winner from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So,
thank you.
What's your full name?
Safiri.
Safiri is your full name. Congratulations. How long are you in Crowd1 now?
Today, 3 weeks.
3 weeks in Crowd1. Just starting, and now you can already help someone.
Yes.
With a white pack, just pay it forward. And that's amazing with this company. We just pay it forward. We help people to have a better life. And we coach them, we teach them to do the same. And guys, that's what I love about this company. Congratulations, Safiri.
Thank you.
White pack. Send me an email, and then my email address is in the chat, and then I will send you the code. Include your username, so I will send it to the right person.
Yes.
That's important as well.
Yes.
And then I think we have one more to go.
Yeah, one
Am
more
I correct?
That's correct. One more person.
One more to go. I will see if we can. Okay. Take away the permission, so not all the microphones will stay open. It's a lot of clicking, 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 clicking. But now I'm ready. I'm ready. And I will go somewhere to the middle of the list, and then I will start scrolling. Let's see what happens then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the middle of the list. I will scroll up. I will scroll down, up, down, up, down. I will go all the way.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, stop.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm somewhere here at the Louis Savarola. And let's see. Louis, I will make you co-host. Louis, are you there? Let's see. I made you co-host, Louis. So you can unmute yourself. So let's see.
Oh, it seems like Louis is not responding.
Yeah. I know Louis, he's in the Philippines and probably, yeah, in the Philippines, the last few months, internet connections are terrible. So maybe he's, okay, he
Hello.
unmuted himself.
There we go.
Yeah. Good now.
Louis. Okay, good to
Yeah.
have you online. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you won a white pack as well, and you can pay it forward as well in the Philippines. So I'm happy that you are one of the winners of today's raffle. You're the fifth winner. So I just put my email address in your chat. So just copy it, send me an email, and then I will send you the gift code, and you can help somebody else with this white pack and at the same time grow your team. So congratulations to all the winners. And well, maybe tomorrow we will do a similar raffle. We will see what happens. And this is how we do business, guys. It's so amazing. It's so amazing that we can do this, that we can help people have this better life. So, Mr. Lassetti, do you have some wise words at the end?
You know, I always like to say to people who are here in Crowd1 that, and this is a quote from Robert Kiyosaki. He's someone I really like reading, and his financial advice is just absolutely amazing. He says, academic qualifications are important, but so is financial education. And Crowd1 is a platform where you receive financial education. That is what we are offering in our education packages. So yes, it's good to get degrees. It's good to be educated, and I really encourage that, but we also need to focus on growing financially, and Crowd1 is the best platform for that. You know, if you're in financial education, if you are into wealth building and such topics, you will realize that you need multiple streams of income to be wealthy. That's just a general principle for everyone. And Crowd1 gives you that. We have different bonuses. We have Crowd1 rewards. We have so many different ways in which you can earn money. And that is a fantastic wealth building strategy. So you've come to the right place. And I always say, you know, when you encounter a new product like Crowd1, for example, you won't understand everything in the beginning. It's good to attend webinars regularly. You pick up something new every single time. And changing your life, any change, as Robin Sharma says, is hard in the beginning, messy in the middle, but gorgeous at the end. And that is what Crowd1 is all about. It starts off hard. You change your mindset. You have to meet new people. You have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it's all worth it in the very end. So that's what I would like to leave with everyone today. Go for it and don't look back with Crowd1.
Thank you, Mr. Lassetti, for your wise words at the end of this webinar. It was an amazing 1.5 hour. And guys, the big surprise was there, 5 white packs, so 5 more people we can make happy with a free account in Crowd1. So don't forget, 5 p.m. Central European time, we will have our training. So if you have questions, I see all the time, I see many hands being raised during the webinar, probably all have questions. Well, you can go to the training, same link, 5 p.m. Central European time. There you can ask your questions. Just type your question in the chat box, and Miss Karen and Miss Palisa, they will answer your question. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same box. And the last thing I can say, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your Crowd1 rewards you can claim today. Enjoy the residual income you can claim today. And see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.